Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning into My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, this week I'm on the shores of Flathead Lake in northwestern Montana. I was out here shooting an event and ended up with an extra day, so I got together some fellow car nuts and we decided to do some big sky cruising. This is going to be a blast. What do you say we mount up and ride? Gentlemen, start your engines. Well, John, I just got out of this Pantera. Maybe we should chat about it a bit. This is a beautiful car. I love these cars. This is 71, right?
It's 1971.
And they were imported from 71 to 74?
71 to 74.
So where was this was this an early 71 or later 71?
This is an early 71. It's what's called a push-button model. This is one of the first three in the U.S.
Really? Wow. Wow. So have you had it a long time?
I've only had it about a year and a half now.
But have you always wanted one?
Always wanted one.
I still want one. I haven't gotten mine yet. You're a lucky man. But one of the things I like about these is they're, I mean, it's you, the car, and nothing else. I mean, in that cockpit, there's no room for even a briefcase, really.
No.
And I always like the gated shifter. I like how the buttons and the gauges are right there in that vertical console. It's all right there for you. And is it a blast to drive?
Oh, it's wonderful to drive.
Well, you've done some kind of interesting detailing. Is that gold leaf there?
That is gold leaf. That was done here in Montana.
Oh, really? Man. And I like how you got the yellow behind the wheels, too. That sets this black car off.
Shows the black off.
Yeah, it pops. Definitely does. That's not a stock air cleaner.
No, I had to put that on because of the high-rise intake manifold.
Let's have a look at that high-rise intake manifold. You know, it's funny, these things, I mean, it's a metal deck here, and it sounds just like a metal hood going up, but there she is, the 351 Cleveland. And it looks like it's had a little bit of work done?
It's pretty well modified. It's Ford 302 heads on it with the spider intake.
Look, it looks great. I just always love these cars. The lines on them are so awesome. And I can't believe there's even very many of them out here in Montana. Are there?
Not very many. This is the only one in this area that I know of.
Somehow I'm just not surprised, but she looks great, and it's got to be nice on today's cruise too.
Oh, it's been a blast.
Flying down the road. Well, like the license plate says, bye-bye. Yeah, yeah. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Tyler, 57 Ford two-door hardtop. I think this is one of the prettiest designs out there.
Yeah, I agree, Dennis. I think the 57 Ford was one of the most beautiful cars ever built myself.
Now, of course, the 57 Chev gets all the glory, but they actually sold more of these, didn't they?
That's correct. Not very many people know that Ford actually outsold Chevrolet in 1957, even though you'd never know it by all the nostalgia that the Chevrolet gets.
Well, and the other thing about it is, with the 57 Chev now, they're repopping everything. You can basically build a 57 Chev out of a catalog. That's not the case for the 57 Ford.
No, the 57 Fords are a little more difficult to find parts for, although they are reproducing some items for them now.
You've done a little bit of mild custom. You got a crushed velvet interior, but otherwise it looks pretty stock.
Yeah, everything on the car is essentially stock as it would have came from the factory, with the exception of the material in the seats. They are sewn as the original. The only other modification I did to the car was the engine. It's not the original power plant.
Were these actually chromed in the original cars?
No, the original cars would have had the same paint scheme as the exterior color with the two-tone division on them. I wanted to add something a little unique, so I chromed the taillight rings, and I actually built those taillights by turning out the centers on the lathe and gluing them together just for a little bit different look with the.
So this is your original restoration. It's holding up great.
Yes, this restoration is going on 20 years old.
Man. Well, let's look under the hood and see what's there. This would have come originally with a...
This car would have originally come with a 292.
So what do you got in it now?
The engine that's in it is actually a 64 Galaxy.
Is it a real 427?
A 427, yes.
3 deuces?
With 3 2s off the 1962 406.
Does it run great?
Yes, it runs very well. I've had very few problems with it over the years.
Man, well, you know, I mean, we got to get back on the road. We've been goofing off here long enough, and I've been riding in the Pantera. What do you say I ride with you?
That sounds great. Let's go.
Close it up.
All right.
So Tyler and I hit the road in the 57 Ford, and the rest of the gang followed. The scenery out here in Montana is just breathtaking, and cruising around in these classics is the perfect way to take it all in. It was time once again to make another pit stop and get the scoop on more of these rides. Man, I just couldn't get enough of these cool cars. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Valeria, cruising in a Cobra on a day like this has got to be pretty nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice, yeah.
A lot of fun.
A lot of high 70s, beautiful skies, Flathead Lake, and a Cobra. Boy, that's a formula for fun if I ever heard one. Now, this is your Cobra. You built it, but you really built it. You make these. You manufacture these.
Yeah,
right?
I manufacture these from scratch.
What's the story?
Yeah, just you know, it's my version of a Cobra replica. It's 4 inches wider, 5 inches longer. Has a semi-monocoque chassis with stress skin panels. Has a lot of Formula One technology, inboard coilovers.
I mean, you got all the gauges you need there.
Yeah, and the 2 rocker switchers are to adjust the suspension. The suspension's fully adjustable. They adjust the anti-roll bars.
These guys right here, boom, boom, yeah.
Yeah, well, actually the rockers down here.
Oh, the rockers down
and
here.
it's LED readout, so you can see where your suspension settings are at as you're going down the road. You actually adjust it going down the road.
So what do you have under the hood? What's powering it?
It's a 351 SVO crate engine.
Oh, that's nice. So it just kind of drops in, comes probably full warranty and everything?
Yeah, full warranty, 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
And how long have you been making them?
Since 1988.
Is that right?
Yeah.
In Montana? In
Dillon, Montana.
Dillon, Montana. Yeah. So this, I bet it feels real at home on these Montana roads, right?
Yeah.
Well, closer up. Let me see the lines one more time. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. When I saw it, I said, "Oh, it's Cobra," but I could see the differences. Yeah. Now I understand why.
Yeah.
So do these roads call to you out here?
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But it's great having it on the cruise, man.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for bringing it along. Might have to try this later.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, now we're talking old school.
This is a hot rod.
This is a hot rod. This is old school here. And the Flathead choice, what a great choice of engines.
Yes,
I mean, here again, that's the ultimate hot rod engine to me. Now, this car you were telling me has been sourced from far and wide. What all are we looking at? Different years, different...
Oh, yeah. There's, you know, it was a scavenger hunt to find all the parts. The front fenders I found in Kalispell, Montana. The cab came from Ohio. The bed came from Post Falls, Idaho. The transmission I got off eBay, you know, from Michigan. The rear end came out of Florida.
But I love the engine. It looks like you've tweaked it a little bit too.
Yes, I have. It's what we call a full race flathead. It's 3/8 by 3/8 motor. Which
what does that mean?
That means it's bored to 3 3/8, and it's been stroked from 3 3/4 inch to 4 1/8 stroke.
Giving you what kind of displacement?
296 cubic inches.
It's a big flathead.
It's big.
What kind of horsepower?
We're making probably 180 to 200 at the flywheel, and maybe 100 and quarter to 150 at the rear end.
Well, your interior, you kind of kept that old school theme going here too?
Yes, sir. It's tuck and roll leather, and the heater's from a 40 Ford.
Steering wheel looks like 40 Ford also?
It's a 40 Ford aftermarket, so that I didn't have to go on as strict a diet to get in.
For you full-figured guys, it was a smaller wheel, right? Yep. Man. And the bed?
The bed, yeah.
Nice job there. And you said that's from what?
This is a 28 AR pickup, Model A.
Man. It's
Homemade gas cap.
You made that?
Yep.
So, and you did, looks like a lot of homemade stuff on
Yes,
here.
sir. I'm a tool maker by trade.
Oh, that would
so-
explain it, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you're my hero. Great ride, Gary.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I could tell the gang was ready to get this caravan of classics back on the road again. So we fired them back up and continued our drive around Flathead Lake in Montana. I jumped in Gary's pickup and we flat out hauled. It was time to cover some ground, and boy did we. These rides were just eating the pavement alive. Welcome back to My Classic Car. So Griff, what do you think? Did I pick a nice spot for this stop?
Oh, absolutely. It's gorgeous out.
Got the islands, you got jet skis, you got the lake, you got mountains. Pff, it doesn't get much better.
Not much.
And the big sky.
It's great out here.
But the only thing brighter than the sun today, though, is this baby. This is a nice 58 Corvette, but I heard it in stock.
No, it's not even close to
It's
stock.
not even close. Did you build it up?
Yep, we built it. It took us about 1.5 years to get it done.
What all did you do?
It's got a custom frame that we jigged up. It's got 87 Corvette front suspension,
Wow.
triangulated 4-bar, and then we put it all in air ride. We took out the original dash,
Yeah.
and we opened it up, and then we filled it with every digital gauge you can imagine. There's a lot of electronics on this. We've got a standalone computer system for the fuel injection. We've got a standalone computer system for the air ride, and we've got all of the standalone stuff just for these gauges.
Man, well let's see what they're monitoring. Wow, yeah, it's packed in there, isn't it? So what am I looking at?
You're looking at an LT1 based 383. It's supercharged. We're running close to 15 pounds of boost.
Wow.
It'll run on pump gas all day long. We've seen 699 to the ground
Ooh.
at 5,700 RPM. We don't run it much harder than that.
Man, so how'd you pack that supercharger in there?
It was pretty tough. The only thing we modified on this body was we cut in 2 inches, and we actually cut custom pulleys and moved everything back and set it over the front suspension.
Wow. Yeah, you do nice work, man.
Thank you.
So have you had fun today? I mean, is this fun to cruise around?
Oh
on
yeah,
the roads of Montana?
You bet. You get a lot of looks, a lot of people waving.
Yeah.
A lot of friendly people in Montana.
Yeah, there are, you know, and this has got to make them happy.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for coming along on the cruise today, man.
Thank you.
Sounds fine.
Thank you.
So Rob, this is a Mopar street rod. I
Yes,
mean,
it is.
It's a Plymouth, right?
Plymouth.
You don't see many of these.
It's a 32 PB Plymouth. Only
32?
built a half a year, the last half.
32 PB.
Yes. PB, that's what they call it, yeah.
Man, how many did they make?
I'm thinking around 8,000, I think somebody told me.
Now you know this car well. You've done everything. You know, top to bottom, stem to stern, right?
Exactly. It's I've done it from the frame up. It's got 4-wheel discs. It's got power windows. It's got just about all the cool stuff you need to have on a straight rod to make it comfortable.
And the interior is awful nice too. I mean, you look like you built it for comfort.
It is very comfortable. The seat's just like sitting on your couch.
What are they out of?
They're out of a Dodge Daytona. IROC is what it is.
So it's like it is Plymouth.
Yes,
Mopar
everything.
everywhere.
I made everything Mopar. The only thing that's not Mopar is the Mustang 2 front end under it, but you got to give a little bit, you know.
you got to do what you got to do.
Got to
right?
do what you got to do. Yes, sir.
Well, great paint job too.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, who did that?
That paint job is a garage paint job, and I did it myself.
No kidding.
Yes,
Man,
I did. And the flames, my wife drew the flames,
You're
and
a
I just
man of all
painted them.
seasons, aren't
Yes.
you? Multi-talented. Well, can we look at that?
Absolutely.
That Mopar power plant.
Absolutely.
So okay, is that what, a 360?
360. It's supposed to be a 360 horse, 360 Chrysler in it, and it's got a few little goodies in it, and runs real good down the highway.
Tight squeeze.
It fits in there pretty good. Yes. How
Thanks
could
a
you
lot,
have anything
man.
better?
I might bum a ride from you.
You got a ride.
All
You
right.
got her.
Cool.
Thank you.
Man, what a way to spend a day off. Cruising around Flathead Lake, Montana with your buds, it don't get much better than this. Look, you got some time off, you gotta come up here. There's some serious car nuts, and I'm sure they'll take you for a ride.